live with one person, and I'm betting it's Claudio to make sure we're live.
Nope.
So, no, it's not you.
It's on me.
Okay, fine. So 2 person. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So Saturday afternoon podcast because it's a Saturday, it's an afternoon, it's a motherfucking podcast. How you fuckers doing? I am with the best, the worst, best, the greatest in the short history of that podcast, motherfucking Claudio Capri.
Yeah. And we have Steph M from Vegas. Hello, Steph.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks.
All right. Hey, people are
Jesus Christ. Did you really need to do the crowd voice like with your mouth?
You know what? I miss not having a crowd. So I'm like, let me just imitate the worst thing I could do about having a fucking crowd, and voila. So
which leads to another question. When you masturbate, do you do the girl song?
No.
No? You just watch porn?
Yes.
That'd be fucking funny. Like, oh yeah, Claudio. Oh yeah.
Yo, speaking of which, okay, so because I'm masturbating, okay, but sometimes I get back pains when I masturbate too much.
Oh,
so
fuck that up.
I don't know, man. So when I masturbate, fuck.
Do realize that Kama Sutra is supposed to be like a double team thing, right?
I know, but
Jesus Christ.
Admit it, man. Admit it. You like you're starting to have back pains, and then I go and then one time I said like, what the fuck did I do? Like I was masturbating one time, and then I did and I'm like, what fucking kind of sound did I do? And then I realized I go on YouTube and then I see turtles having sex. Okay, so turtles having sex, they're like, I'm like, oh my god, I sound like a fat turtle having sex. Jesus fucking.
That's fucking hilarious. So basically, you're telling me that your inspiration for sex is like turtles.
Sadly,
you're a turtle.
Yeah,
not the kind of animals that a guy would compare himself to when it comes to sex. Is it Luigi?
I think so. I'm not. I kept everything muted, but I hope so.
I'll guess it's Luigi. So hi Luigi, hi Steph, hi everybody on the chat. Please join the chat, make it active so I can send you a little hello at some point. All right,
Exactly.
Claudio. So let's get into the meat of it. Like the 34 Army want to know: are you gay?
No.
But are you happy?
I'm happy, but I'm not gay.
But if you're happy, do you feel gay?
No, I'm happy. I'm happy.
You're happy? Okay, cool. So the answer of this week's question is no.
Exactly.
Have a great one, folks. Okay, I'm kidding.
That's it. Imagine bye, guys.
3 minutes and it's like, are you gay? Okay, we're done. Bye.
Jesus Christ, and we somehow get 1.5 views on it, just like the Flat Earth episode.
Exactly. Oh, how many views we have on that one?
Oh man, we have close to like 3,000 views, if I'm not mistaken. Close
3,000?
I haven't checked lately, but we have a lot. Okay, we have 2.3K. We have 2,300 views.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man,
that one was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I
it
wish
really
you
was.
could be there. What happened? You were at the cinema?
No, I was working on film set.
Film set. What are you working on?
Because a friend of mine, she owns a photography company.
Yeah.
So she asked me to. So she needed help with camera work. So for 2 days, for the whole weekend, she asked me to help her out. So I'll make sure. Why not?
Cool.
Yeah, so it was good. Yeah, no, but I was watching it. I'm like, God damn, I wish I was fucking there, man. But if we're gonna have, and that's if we're gonna have him back, I want to be there. I want to be like, so. Then I want to have because I have a globe, like a lamppost of a globe. I want to put it behind my shelf. So then as he's talking, I want to slowly take it on. Like, so which followers are on the globe? Do people believe you?
Oh, yeah, but that's kind of the proof you don't need. Like in the podcast world, if you want to make it, don't waste your time doing smart content. Like don't forget that you're going to get beat by the conspiracy theorists and the fucking flat earth people and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, absolutely. Because a lot of people were telling me, like, because the flat earthers went on general podcasts, and then
Yeah,
everybody's like, "Oh, you got to roast." I'm like, "Nah, man. Whether like whatever people believe in, that's their take. We're just gonna have a general conversation, and and people who are watching, I loved what Joey and Peter were saying at the beginning. Like, listen, we're not here to roast you. We're not here to make. We're just here to have a general conversation. We're not going to start a debate. So,
yeah.
so
I do think though that a lot of people on the chat they actually expected a debate, and
yeah.
especially the flattered guy. Sorry for that.
COVID. Yeah.
COVID. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no. So no, but no, but it was still cool. It was still cool. Claudio and Capri, I love you
Claudio and
both.
Capri.
I enjoy watching. Hey, and thanks, man.
That's the same
Thanks.
fucking guy though.
Yeah, same guy, same guy.
Yeah.
But Claudio and Capri is like my last name. So you mean
Uh,
Claudio and Joy?
yeah. I
Yeah,
hope you like my co-host La Flamme.
exactly.
Yeah, a great guy.
He's on
Me, I'm
fire all the
Joey.
fucking time.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh
That's
man.
like the only reason I'm doing comedy right now is I've heard all those fucking puns about my last name in French. Now I want to see where are the Anglo is going to fucking use
Jesus
it.
Christ. Yeah, just how far people could take them, right? Ah,
Yeah,
man. No, no, it's
exactly.
fun. It's fun, man. Yeah, yeah. So, since we're doing your afternoon podcast, I have like a
Yeah,
few
go.
questions I want to ask you. So,
You're
what,
asking questions. That's fucking awesome. Go on, man.
yeah, yeah. So, what do you? So, since we're people are going crazy, what do you think about Mr. Potato Head? Because Hasbro came out with a thing saying that Mr. Potato Head is not going to be a male. It's going to be a was it bigender,
That's not what
bisexual?
I've heard though. Like what I've heard, it's they're going to throw a line of product, and it's not gonna be like Mr. Potato Head. It's gonna be like the family. So Mr. Potato Head is going to be part of it, but there's going to be like Miss Potato Head and Little Potato Head and that kind of
Oh,
shit.
okay. Because when I read is like no, the first are because a lot of people were backlashing against this,
Yeah,
and
because
then
people read the fucking titles and they go
yeah,
berserk about it.
yeah. And I'm like, damn, I never had a Mr. Potato Head when I was growing up.
I knew a guy with that. That was fucking hilarious.
Oh man, you mean he took an actual potato and put eyes and bought eyes and hands from the
No,
dollar
no, no,
store?
the plastic one, but that's a good idea to use an actual potato. But
Yeah,
yeah, my fucking dad would have been, don't play with food.
I think Vicky, she couldn't afford a Mr. Potato Head, so she got
What?
an actual potato and
Hmm.
she bought and she put little eyes on it and mouth
Mm.
and she goes, "Ça c'est Monsieur, c'est patate Monsieur," and I'm like,
Yeah,
wow,
no, not.
wow,
I don't think she called it Mr. Potato Head. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure it's the Potato Head.
Jesus
One
Christ,
of the fucking pronouns. Like,
yeah.
yeah, what if you are to use those fucking pronouns? Like, what's gonna be the title of the people? Like, we have Mrs., Miss, Madame, or whatever.
I've honestly, I have no idea on that. You know what? But uh, I'm just going by Mister and Mrs. But if anyone else like has a problem with it, I'm like, listen, this has been it's been like this for years and years. And I'm not gonna change anything like Mister and Mrs. Also, I just love how like people who are not with who are if you're not with them, they
Yeah,
actually they get super mad at you. Like,
yeah.
no, it's a I'm like, all right, listen, all right, I'm
Or they try to
sorry.
argue in the chat box.
Yeah, exactly. They try to argue with you in the chat. And I'm like, listen, like, I don't have time for this bullshit. Like, not bullshit, but I don't have time for this. I just want to do my own things. All right, listen, you're
Yeah.
Mr., you're Mrs. You got offended. Well, I'm sorry. And it is what it is. Actually, another
All
thing.
these pronouns things, it's not nice for me. I've been trying to learn the language like for a long time, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
good at it, I guess. But
yeah,
the thing is that the thing that sucks if you have to fucking add like pronouns like an asshole, that kind of make it tougher for people like me.
yeah.
You're
Actually,
oppressing me.
yeah, actually, actually, there was a mom. I forgot where. I think it was in the States. I was gonna bring this up tomorrow night, but there's a mom who never taught her kids to say the word no because she thought no was too violent, like too harsh. So she replaced the word no with octopus. So it's yes and then octopus, which means no. So she every time her kids would do something, I swear to God, Joey, ask Luigi too, because
For fuck's
Luigi
sake.
told me this. I'm like, no, 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 this is a troll. This
When I
this
was a kid, my dad teach me violence in that way. He used a fucking belt on my ass.
me too.
Yeah, there you go. So
Yeah, but
that's violence. Being told no, that's all right.
yeah, but yeah. So then then like when these kids were at school, the teacher was saying, "No, you cannot do this." The kids broke down crying and go, "Oh no, it's violent. I
Oh,
can't do
you
this."
just use no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh, octopus.
Oh, I'm like, what kind of people? Listen, you do you, and I do me. All right.
Yeah. But
So
there's Mike Ward has a pretty good joke about it. It's like you need a permit to go fishing or to go hunting, but any fucking asshole can have a kid. Like, let that
yeah,
fucking sink
sadly.
in.
Sadly, oh man, sadly, and this is like I'm seeing a lot of people on Instagram, like, and then they do stupid poses. Like Sebastian Maniscalco has a joke about, like, he had his daughter, right,
Yeah.
and but he didn't announce that, he just announced, oh, my wife's pregnant, right, and then people kept asking him, oh, is it a boy, is it a girl, are you going to be taking pictures, and he goes, what pictures, like he's been saying, like he sees on social media pictures of like these couples. They're like in a weird background. The girl's looking down, holding her stomach, and the guy is on his knee, kissing the girl's stomach. He goes,
It's
"What the
fucking weird.
fuck is that?" Yeah, yeah. And then like
Why
even
would
like
anybody do that?
I know. Like I even know people. Like I see people on Instagram. Like, well, we're expecting our baby, and they're like, ugh. What? And then the guy's like on the floor, and it's a fat fuck too. He's like
Hmm.
on the floor. He's trying to kiss the girl, but then the girl's looking away. Her hair's wavy. Like there's like a fan in front of them, and then they're like,
Yeah.
"We're expecting this." I'm like, "Who gives a shit? Good for you that you have this baby, but why are you telling everybody like, oh, I got a little bun in the oven? I cannot wait. Just say my husband or boyfriend fucked me, and we're expecting this boy or girl 9 months." But it's hilarious though.
Am I the one? Am I the one that's completely fucking nuts, or I'm afraid that there's some people that's gonna create a Facebook account for their baby not born yet? So like the profile picture is like the fetus, like the photo of the fetus.
You want to know something really funny though?
Oh, go on.
When one of my cousins was gonna announce their baby, right? Because my cousin's is a car enthusiast,
Okay.
so he told me, "Hey, can you go get the car out of the parking lot so then our friends could come and park in a driveway, so we won't take up the space." Cool.
Okay.
The little did I know that he put that, blue is for boys and pink is for girls on the car. So I'm like, let me just, I want to try pulling a wheelie. And then as soon as I backed up and I had the clutch, I put the clutch down, like you see, because it was in a tempo, it was in the winter. And then you see blue coming out, blue
Hey,
smoke
bro.
coming out, coming up from the tempo. And the car slowly coming out, my cousins, everybody coming out, and there's smoke of blue going in the streets. And I come out of the car and I'm like, why is it blue? But it did not occur to me.
General party is fucking retarded. Like
Oh, they are, man.
back in the days, that was just like it's a boy. Okay, fine. It's a
Yeah,
girl. Okay, fine.
yeah,
Yeah,
yo. But
we're not Chinese. We don't care.
I know, but I have to give it to that couple who caused the fire. What's a forest fire because of that? You
Oh,
know what?
because of the fucking gender the real party. How that happened?
So same thing. They were in the woods or around the woods, and then all of a sudden, the guy or the girl, looks like the guy, he shot like a little firecracker that was blue or gray, blue or pink. It
Yeah.
shot into the woods, and then the fire caught on the trees and it lit on fire. I'm like,
Right.
oh shit!
And people
oh,
go to see that and they're like, oh, I can't wait to see what gender it is.
oh,
Like just
man.
because the fucking couple is too much of assholes to actually bluntly answer the question.
Yeah, exactly. But no, but what I love about this, especially in the Italian tradition, it's like it's a fucking event, man. Saturday night, hey,
Really?
bro, yeah, come over. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go over because there's a lot of booze there. But I
Yeah.
go over, I'm like, and then people are like, oh my god, this is, and then they buy gifts. Older people, they buy fucking gifts,
What is the
and
most common gift to those type of events?
I have no idea, man.
Because I know for weddings, it's Oh, there, wait, there we go. EBJBs. Hey, man, welcome.
Hey, the inside of my butthole is literally throbbing so much, and you're making my butthole so moist. I'm afraid I'm gonna end up having a leakage and dyeing my gamer chair brown.
Cool.
Sometimes, whenever I rage quit Call of Duty while riding a ribbed that's cool, man. That's fantastic,
I
EB.
almost want to invite this guy.
Yeah, yeah. I almost
Like,
want to.
yeah, maybe he's 12-year-old or something.
Exactly, exactly.
That'd be interesting. Like
It
me,
really.
like talking to a 12-year-old troll and being like, okay, why you post that kind of shit?
Yeah, I know. But hey, you know what? If that's what people like, that's what. But yeah, no. So going back to the thing, so people
Yeah, go
bring
on, man.
gifts. Yeah, so people bring gifts, and I'm like, the fuck? People spend thousands of dollars on these gifts, and I'm like,
Thousands of dollars on a
yeah,
gift,
yeah, and I'm
and they
like,
don't know what gender it is.
oh,
Oh boy. Like, can you
exactly.
imagine you buy like a Barbie because you were and is there like I'm pretty sure there's a pool in the family to figure out like which try to figure out
Yeah,
which sex it is. Is
yeah, I'm
there?
pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. I'm pretty sure there is. I'm pretty sure there is, but it's just I'm sure you will love it if I were 12 you back. Okay, all right, ABG.
Ah, if only you knew.
Oh,
You
but yeah,
fucking tease.
you're turning Joey on tabarnak.
Yeah, you want me to jerk off on live on YouTube, you bastard.
Go ahead. No, but that's no,
I'm
but
not
those.
12, I'm 15.
Wow, you still.
Yeah, still fuckable. Okay, go
Exactly.
on.
No, but no, that's the thing. Like these kind of things are hilarious. And then like once I remember like because they didn't want to tell me if it was a male or female,
Yeah.
baby. So I just bought like a action figure, and then I'm like, oh, I love cool moves. Don't worry.
Nice shit.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
So yeah. You're awesome, heebie-jeebie. You're awesome. But yeah, no. So I bought like an action figure, and then when it was a girl, I'm like, all right, I'm taking this action figure back.
Yeah.
All right. And I bought like a transformer. I'm like, God damn
Okay.
it. That's cool.
All right. Oh, I have somebody at the door, but I don't know if somebody's going to pick up. Oh, I think it's my girlfriend. Nice. Okay.
Oh,
Awesome.
nice. She came back
So
from the groceries, huh?
yeah, no, there's the groceries that are coming to us.
Oh, okay, good,
Yeah,
good,
Lufa
good.
Farm. It's like basically they deliver you food
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
while. So we
yeah,
ordered a lot of fucking meat.
yeah. That's good.
We
That's
kind
good.
of cheated yesterday because we were depressed. We're eating like meat again, and we're like all depressed and sad and really like, ah, not this shit again. And we were not satisfied because we couldn't take it anymore. And we're like, you know what? Tonight and tomorrow is gonna be a fuck it.
Yo,
Like we're just gonna cheat, and we're going. After that, we'll go back to doing what we were doing.
yo, man. At this point, I'm tired of eating at home or in my podcast room, just looking at the screen. And my God damn it! This has to end. I can't wait to go back to going to restaurants, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I know, just the pleasure of being served, right? Like you took it
Yeah,
for granted. Now it's like, okay, now I need to fucking tip. If you were the kind of asshole that wasn't really tipping, oh, hey,
yeah.
Pete, how are you doing,
Hey,
sir?
Pete. Yeah,
There you go. If you're the kind of asshole that wasn't tipping anybody or just like, fuck them, they're just doing their job, now I
yeah.
hope you'd be tipping because honestly, you really appreciate what they're fucking doing.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. No, it's just stupid. Yo, it's almost a fucking year, man. And
Yeah,
well,
it is a year.
yeah, no, okay, no, okay. I thought because for me, like lockdown started in March, but yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know it's a year, and then like whatever, man. It just this pisses me off, man.
Yeah,
This pisses
I
me.
get you. And working from home, it's the worst. Like on
Yeah,
paper, it sounds awesome, but working from home and my office is basically in my living room. Like I have one of those apartment where the living room is a bit larger because in 19th century they didn't add any TV, so that how they were made.
mhm.
So basically I have that kind of place, and like the other half of my living room is just my office, and like basically, when I'm done working, I just raise up, walk to the fucking couch, and fucking sit
Yeah,
down.
yeah. Same thing. Like I do a lot of my work in here, and then when I'm done working, I'm like, all right, it's either the bedroom or I go fucking living room, and I'm like, yo, this is sad. This is really
Yeah, it
sad.
is sad. Like I can't wait to go back to the day where I could go into a coffee and just like write jokes.
Yeah, yeah, same.
Yeah.
On like a nice day, go to a coffee shop and like no stress,
Mm.
just do you. And now, like now, I'm just like, oh fuck. Like, look, I love my mom. I'm seeing my mom often. I'm like, fuck again, you. I just saw
Yeah.
you like 2 hours ago.
Yeah,
Fuck.
exactly. And like, it's pretty tough to have a conversation with your mom or your girlfriend, for example, when you spend all your fucking day with her. It's
Yeah,
like, what happened
yeah,
with your day? Well, you were there, so
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
just observe.
yeah. No, it's the thing. My mom's like, yeah. So what are you doing? I'm like, nah, the same fucking thing I did yesterday.
Yeah.
Nothing, nothing. And then the food comes, like the food is being like, this is how sad it is. I'm losing weight because I'm tired of eating the same fucking food every single day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
So,
like
what food you're eating lately?
basically been eating because there's a pizza place near my place, but it's wood oven pizza, so I eat that
Oh,
once in a
shit.
while. Yeah, it's called La Belle Italienne. Or else there's like a Slovaki bar near my place, but that's
Oh,
once in a while. But then or else like it's all homemade stuff, like like
okay, cool.
um, steaks, chicken, potatoes.
I remember you told me that Guido is gonna make a pizza for you. Is that did that happen?
I haven't seen Guido in like a week.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen Guido's a type of guy of like he'll see you 1 week or one day, and then when next week is like, well, you're like a tougher to reach than Francois Legault, But
Yeah. Okay, he's just a millennial.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
like
yeah,
that's kind of fascinating to see that guy go because every time I hear about him, it's like I know obviously he's a Gen Xer, but sometimes he really like acts like a millennial.
yeah, exactly. Which is good,
Yeah.
Guido's a cool guy, but no, that's it. No, I've been and then obviously pasta, like brown pasta, is really good.
Hmm.
I love brown pasta more than white pasta because
Yeah.
it gives you it gives you more iron, efficiency.
Yeah, because
Well,
it's a more complex type of carb. Eh?
exactly.
Yeah, there
So
you
I'm
go.
eating so I'm eating a whole wheat and then vegetables, fruits, and then that's it. But like chocolates, I'm cutting down on it. I haven't
Mm.
touched. There's been a week I haven't touched chocolates. Soft drinks, I don't touch them anymore.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Oh, the fucking
Oh,
bastard!
oh, like a
Look at
woman,
that.
me. Well, bro,
Oh
if a woman could
boy,
cook me a nice pizza, god damn, okay, two things Alpha and enjoy. So if a woman can make
this me.
arancinis and no and can make me a good pizza, I lost. Whatever argument they're gonna have against me, I lost. I'm like, all right, you know what? You had me at pizza. I'm an asshole. There we go. So, but yeah,
Fucking
no,
good.
but
So,
yeah,
yeah, to go to the acting thing. Like, I know that you're an
sure.
actor. How did you start like learning to act?
Well,
Where did you learn that?
So I started when I was in college, Dawson College, 2008, 2009.
Oh,
Uh,
true. That fucking theater place that was like fucking RG all the time, eh?
well, I know I wasn't. No, that was a Dawson theater program. This is okay. When I went in, I'm like they didn't accept me, so I took a few night classes that was not relevant to cinema. So then I'm like, yeah, and then I'm like, so you know what? I want to apply to cinema. So instead of me, doing all my core courses, um, into core courses,
Hey,
I took
Gapes.
hey Gapes. So what I did is I went to night school and I took all the major courses. So then I would graduate less time. So I did 2 3 years, and then I went to university where I went to school with Gapes actually.
Yeah. Oh
Uh,
shit! Really?
yeah, so it was well film studies, and he was Gapes. Were you in film production or were you in communications? Because we took a class or two together, so you could just write down like what program Concordia were you? And so then after I met some people in the film business, and then I'm like, you know what, I want to try being on film set,
To be
So
honest, all joke
yeah,
aside, Claudio was a great student. Oh, I'm sure he was.
yeah.
But honestly, like considering the type of skills he has and the type of stuff he does for us, I would guess like production.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. Production. Yeah, thanks, Gapes. Yeah. So then, a few years, I stopped doing that because I got a girlfriend, and
Hmm.
I
And your
wasn't that
teacher
time.
stopped being aroused by you.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
So then,
No, because during Claudio was at Dawson, there were a lot of allegation of sexual misconduct by one of the teachers. So
yeah,
that's why I'm making all these fucking jokes.
yeah. Yeah, it was so I'm like, all right, but then university came along, and then
Hmm.
I was not interested in film. I was going. This is gonna be a cliche thing. I was going through a dark time. My dad was hospitalized often, and
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck film, and then
You
what I did
start
is,
doing porn. Okay, go
yeah,
on.
I wish, I
You
wish, man,
wish?
say what you want about porn, but porn makes you make a lot of fucking money in porn.
Yeah, but as a guy, it sucks. Like you have to do gay porn for a while.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you get to choose.
Nah, you don't.
God damn
You
it.
get
So,
cast. Yeah,
so, so what happened was, so then, I got a girlfriend, and then I'm like, fuck this, fuck film. And then I saw Guido
fuck your
Grasso.
girlfriend. Okay.
I saw Guido Grasso at
Yep.
opening here in Leonardo da Vinci Center. So then I followed Guido Grasso, and he was an actor, and he was a stand-up comedian. So then I'm like, "Oh, let me try doing." So then I did a few student films. They were garbage, like really. Like I have them on
Yeah, student
DVD. They're
films. There's
yeah,
no student films that are like great piece of art.
yeah, and then I won like back at Dawson. Actually, we had a media night.
Oh, there we have
My
the
film
answer.
won. Yeah, I was an intermediate. Yeah, okay, we're using film at the time and film. Yeah, so I
Yeah,
went to
there we go.
digital. Nice. Yeah, no. So we won at Dawson. We won my film. I had a crappy film and I won. I'm like, how the fuck did I win this?
Can you
Like we
imagine the other movie? If you think like your movie was crap, imagine the other ones.
yo we did. Here's the thing. We did our film. We did our film in 24 hours.
24 hours. But
Yeah.
well, that's a lot of time on a fucking student project. Pretty sure like a lot of those have just made their fucking movies in an afternoon.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
then, yeah. So then, after also, I entered a film festival. I worked with a few other film. The girl that I was working on her
Uh-huh.
film last weekend. I was with her a few years ago. We were in a film competition, so we had 24 hours to film a movie. That was fun. And then I got away from film again, and then again I saw stand up, and I'm like, I really want to go back into film. Like after my third breakup with my ex girlfriend, like I want to go back into film and comedy. Take
Wait,
it.
you broke up 3 times with the same chick?
No, different girls. Like they
Oh,
broke up with me.
okay, that kind
Yeah.
of makes sense. Go on.
So, so then after that, I'm like, let me get back into film. And actually, the toast video, that was a joke, but everyone said, "Hey, Claudio, I like your toast video." I'm like, "Oh fuck, it's the dumbest video I've ever done."
Well, wait, I
So
don't remember what you fucking do on this video.
I was sitting down eating toast.
That's it?
That's it.
Why do I break my ass doing like fucking 1 hours
Because
podcast when I can just fucking eat a toast and people complimenting me? Ah, that toast eating was
I
so
know.
artsy.
So yeah, I know, because I wanted to make it an artsy film, but then there were people like,
Yeah, boy.
this film, every bite he takes, I'm like, yo, it's me eating a toast.
Fuck's
But then,
sake.
yeah, so then after that, that's when I got into like, I was an extra in a few films like Mafia
Mhm.
Inc., District 31, Home Alone, the Kevin
Okay.
Hart
Let's
movie.
back up a little bit. So, your first role was what?
I was in,
Mafia Inc.
well, I was an extra. Yeah,
Oh yeah, but a role's a role.
yeah.
So,
So I was in
how
Mafia
did
Inc.
that happen?
So how did that happen was, I was with Lonely Path Films. We were working on a film with Massimo called Night Shift.
Okay, so
So
how long back it goes?
it was 2019, 18, 19, 2018 or
Okay, so
19.
that fucking night shift was 2 years in the work.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, so that's interesting.
Yeah. So what happened was, so then because Anthony Calabrese, the what we had on for Lonely Path Films,
Cool.
I was on there, but then Guido was like, hey, um, there's extra needed for a mob movie in Montreal. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So he put in some word for me, and then there was an email I had to respond, and then the next day I went on. So I went on the film set. It was Mafia Inc. We were filming at the Olympic Stadium, and honestly, I was there for 2 days, and then the month after, we're at a restaurant at a hall in Laval. So that was a really fucking amazing experience. I met Dominic De Rosa. I met a few other
Mhm.
local Montreal talents.
Pretty sure you
Uh,
were about to say mob and then you catch it up to say Montreal.
Well, funny thing about that.
Oh, go on, man. I'm
So
all ears.
so the Olympic Stadium scene is, well, it was used as a police headquarters to interview the mobsters who got caught, right? So
Okay.
then we're on break, and like 90% of the extras were wise guys, all right?
Oh, fuck,
So
really?
then 30% of other extras were the RCMP. So I was just hanging around with a few wise guys, right? So then I see a cop cars, and I'm like, hey guys, look, there's a bunch of cop cars. All the like 30% of the people I was talking with, they all look at the cop cars and the cops, and they run away. And I'm like, and the director's
Really?
like,
You're not bullshitting me now
no.
there.
And then the director's like, what's happening? Like, I have no idea. And they're running and they're going to their car, but then they came back after, and then they're like, are the cops gone yet? I'm like, yeah, but you have to,
It's a
like,
movie set show,
yeah.
dude.
So then
Yeah.
yeah, at one point, someone was you see a shot of a guy he's really sweaty, and an
Jesus Christ.
RCMP is asking him questions, like we don't hear the audio, just a camera's panning, but the guy's like, the guy's like, sir, are you okay? Because, okay, are we done here? I gotta go. I got something in my car. I forgot something. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then he gets out of the car, and then someone yells, hey, look, it's exactly what happened to me 2 years ago. And then we all turn to him like, what the fuck? And
It's
then
fucking hilarious.
and then I think Dominic DeRosa was there, and Dominic's just like, I'm like, that was hilarious. Like, I didn't like Dominic and I, we shared that scene, but I didn't know him at the time. But then the hall scene, the hall scenes was fantastic.
We
We
call
call
those
those
method
extra.
actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes. Oh Jesus. I actually have to tell another story after this one. So we're at a
Yeah.
hall, and we're sitting at the tables, right? And then Guido was the MC of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, at one point, like, Guido forgot his his line, and then someone yells, hey, you suck, MC, and then everyone just laughs. Oh man. But yeah, but again,
did he come on with any comeback?
I don't remember, because
Ah, shit.
the director's like, hey, on parle pas sur set, s'il te plaît.
What?
Oh,
What kind
yeah.
of fucking night is that?
No, it's because it was during the filming. Because
Oh, so they weren't
Guido,
supposed to
yeah,
exit.
exactly,
Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh,
So,
okay.
but that was hilarious. Oh, that was hilarious. And then, yeah, going back to what Gapes was saying, we call those extras, yeah, okay, a lot method actors. Yeah,
Method actors, yeah.
yeah, method. But what was stupid about that night is because I was going to be doing Bad Fellas with
Uh-huh.
Massimo Guido. So Guido told his agent, listen, I'm with Claudio, like, can we take a picture together, right? Because we have a
Mhm.
comedy stuff. They're like, yeah, sure, no problem, but as long as you don't say where you are. 20 minutes later, everyone on a fucking thing tagged, yeah, we're on film set of Mafia Inc. We're at this place, and we're like, oh, what the fuck you guys doing? No way. And then the director got pissed, like, squash about not like what he. I'm like,
Jesus
whoa. So
Christ.
basically, like, I was saved, but everyone else like, you either delete this or you're all fired. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
man.
because they don't want a bunch of fucking tourists to barge in and just take pictures of celebrities and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah. But no, it was fun. And then I went on to working while I was on an extra in a Kevin Hart movie called Fatherhood, which is a
Okay,
drama.
you were in it.
Yeah, I was. But I
Okay,
mean,
you are an extra, obviously,
yeah, I'm an
but yeah.
extra. Yeah, you see me in the back. I'm not.
What was your role on that?
Basically just sitting at a bar.
Sitting at a bar.
Yeah,
You
sitting
know
at a
what? I'm
bar.
going to rewatch it because I've watched that movie. I never noticed you because I think I didn't know you back then. But you know what? I'm just gonna check it and when I see you, it's fucking best pause and be like, yeah, like a fucking asshole.
But you see, here's the thing for extras. Like, what I love about, and someone told me this trick is, like, when they're filming you, make sure they don't film your full body. So that's what
Ah,
I did for Fatherhood. I'm like, because there was a scene where Kevin Hart's at a bar in West Island, and he was sitting. I was supposed to be, face to face with him. Like, he's sitting here,
uh-huh.
he's talking. But what I did is, let me just put my back, so when they're filming, you just see my back towards Kevin. because we're
Yeah.
sitting table. Because if they see, I'm like, all right, I would be fucked if I would just have one scene with them. But I'm like, I made sure to just make sure they film my body, like my body or my hands or just me walking
Okay.
with. So that's what I did.
So
But my
basically, the art of being an extra is nobody's supposed to see your face.
exactly
Okay,
in
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, in Mafia Inc. though, I could tell you exactly where you're gonna see me. So it's like an hour and 35 minutes into the film. The camera pans and I'm just like right here really quickly. So I'm just
Okay.
sitting, and then I'm also in another scene of like at a dinner. You see my forehead, and
Hmm.
then then there's like another two scenes. There's a small scenes, but yeah, but Fatherhood was fun because I met Kevin Hart.
Oh, holy shit! Nice
Yeah,
shit.
it was
You
his
get
birthday.
a signature or something?
No,
No,
because
no.
what happened was like it was his birthday,
Okay.
so we were still filming like the extras is doing their things. So then I hear happy birthday, right? So I go outside, I
Yeah.
see Kevin Hart blowing a cake. I'm like, you motherfucker, it's your birthday. Shit. No, that was really fun.
Pretty sure it
Uh
was.
yeah, it was, and then was on Home Alone. Was just
Home Alone.
I was an extra.
The Home Alone thing. You are an extra again, but on
Yes.
which scene?
At the kiosk.
Okay. At a
Yeah.
kiosk. Which
Yeah.
kiosk?
Uh, Good question. Because it was a kiosk where the little kid is running through a kiosk.
Hey, Mel.
Hey man, like a little kid's running. Like I didn't know it was a little kid running through a kiosk. So that
Mm-hmm.
kid's supposed to be Home Alone, the Home Alone kid. So I'm just so it's supposed to be a major kiosk. Like again, you see my back,
Hmm.
and then at one point,
Yeah, nobody's supposed to see your face. I
yeah,
get it.
exactly. But then at one point, like we're because we were on that for like 11, 12 hours. So
And
then
12 hours. Okay,
yeah.
so people, the Sims things like fucking actors, it's easy and they're just a bunch of like fucking lazy bastards. Uh, yeah. Oh,
Meh.
is it the Jeffrey thing where
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
nah?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
fucking hilarious. You know what? I like to have Peter on if you want. Hi,
yeah.
Peter, you want to be on?
Yeah, Peter, come on, Peter. Yeah,
Yeah, come on. I'm going to send you the link, and
yeah,
we're going to do like the Dirty Sanchez in English.
yeah.
That's a cool concept. I like it. Okay, I'm going to do that right away.
Yeah. So yeah, what were you asking?
Yeah, basically, because I was making the comment that usually people tends to think that fucking actors like they have a great pay, and people thinks they don't deserve it because they don't do a lot. But like, can you remember last time you did like 12 hours on a workplace?
Well, I mean, yeah, but working on film, obviously on film sets, amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
but at one
You do
time,
that
like,
because you're passionate. You don't
yeah,
do that like in a sense like, yeah, this is me now.
yeah, exactly. And then, but at one point, like we were like 8 hours into the film, right? And then I want so I saw the same guys in Mafia Inc. I'm like, guys,
Mhm.
no one's gonna notice because we were far in the background. So we pretend to be the mafia of the
Oh.
kiosk. So we went to one kiosk, and it's all mimic, right? So we all have to be
Yeah.
like. So like one time my friend goes on and he takes a cash of his fake money, and then I just because there's like maple syrup. We went to a kiosk for maple syrup. So I just knocked everything, all the empty cans out, and my friend looks at him and
Oh.
he goes, but he mimics. He goes, but he really says, "Don't fucking do that again."
And there you
Yeah,
go.
Peter, go
Fucking
in,
around. There you go.
Amazo,
Split screen.
tabarnak. Oh man.
Tabawits.
But yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
every film is a minimum 12 hours. Yeah, exactly.
12
Yeah.
hours. I didn't know that. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm learning that. So, hey, Pete, how are you doing,
Oh
sir?
shoot. Yeah. I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm staying on for a bit, but I have to go head out to the bank, come back
Okay.
after. But no, I'm here for a bit. I'm here for a bit. I'm chilling.
Nice. Awesome.
That's a great reflex of not saying like I'm good as the weather today.
Hey, because money's more than the weather. Yeah, no, I'm good.
God,
I'm good. Yeah, we call it. No, I'm chilling. I'm chilling out here.
cool,
I'm doing my
man.
thing.
Cool,
I'm listening
cool.
to your movie thing, man. I was like, yeah,
Nice.
'cause I remember everyone like when I first actually the first time I met you, I remember people kept talking about this toast video, and I didn't understand what they were.
Well, okay, yeah. It
You
was
wouldn't
so
stop.
so basically this toast video, I've done it in college because I'm like, because you need to understand how the camera works and editing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so it goes, so our teacher goes, do like a simple video, but just do like all the shots and whatever. So I'm like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. So I'm like, toast. I
Toast.
this is me eating toast.
You
I
eating
was
toast.
then
A
when I did it,
man
yeah,
alone with his
yeah.
toast.
That's all it was, man.
So then after that, I'm like, you know what? Like, I want to get back into filming because I want to get back into the habit of filmmaking. So I'm like, I need to do something really quick and easy. So I'm like, what can I do? And then I'm like, toast. So then I decided to do it
Yeah.
more artsy, more like, and then
Yeah.
people got into it's like, it's Claudio, just, he every bite he takes.
Yeah, basically, they were really trying to find a deep signification
That's
between
right.
you
That's
eating a
right.
fucking toast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's, and
Ah, those
I'm like,
that must have been the most funniest shit for
oh,
you.
it was
No, no.
hilarious.
If you watch the video, he's like he's eating toast, and then I remember I was like, wait, so what the fuck? Why does everybody keep talking about this video? Like, what the
I
fuck?
know. There was
Yeah, it's
nothing.
just him eating toast, which make
Exactly.
me we laugh at that, but we're like, yeah, but everybody's talking about it, so maybe we
Exactly.
should get into the business of like taking an arty video of us like just eating a fucking toast.
There
Yeah.
was a guy and Gapes. I swear to God, this happened as well. There's a guy who's just walking for like 20 minutes.
Okay.
And all he does is just walk. And everyone's like, huh, the mood. Because, because filming and all us filmmakers, we like to play with the lighting, we like to play with the editing. This guy
Uh-huh.
did 20 minutes of walking, but different color, different textures. And people were commenting, the blue represents depression, the red represents. I'm like, yo,
Ah,
what
for
the fuck?
fuck's sake.
This is amazing.
That's
And
why
I'm
I
like,
never went into a Xavier Dolan movie because he does that a lot, like doing those fucking monologues during the movie, like J'ai tué ma mère.
yeah.
Like the second fucking monologues, I was like, is that gonna be that shit for the whole
The whole
fucking
movie.
movie?
You tried,
And
you
then
know,
I lost my shit and I just turned it off.
you know what? You try working for Xavier Dolan.
Oh
Because
yeah, was it you?
yeah, I
Oh, shit.
was in one of his movies. It was with fucking Christ, I forgot who it was with.
What was that? The Tremblant time?
No, that was Fade Ziva. That was another one. No, but there was one. Oh my god, it's a tip of my tongue. So basically, it's with Kit Harrington. It was Gapes. What was that movie? With Xavier Dolan was it Kit Harrington? He was here in Montreal. And it was Xavier Dolan. Anyways, point
Oh,
is,
Jon Snow. Okay, I was like, shit.
yeah. So what
Yeah.
happened? So what happened was I had to walk out of a fucking cafe. I never spent 9 hours of my life trying to walk out of a fucking cafe. But
Okay,
meanwhile,
Xavier Dolan has always something to bitch about.
yeah, but meanwhile he's focusing on like the camera's really up close to your face as you're saying a dialogue or a monologue, but there's action happening in the background. So at one point I almost slipped. I'm like, ah, fuck. But then I was just opening the door. It goes, no, Claudio, you have to open the door really slow. And I'm like,
Yeah, that type of fucker.
so
Zach,
I'm
wait a minute.
like, yes, okay, that's the death and life of John F. Donovan. Yes, thank you, Gapes. Oh man,
You
that
should
was
have told him. Listen, that's for the editing team to slow down, not for me. You fucking like,
whatever.
Yeah,
I was getting
sure.
paid. I was getting paid. No, but no, but it was
And you
just,
weren't getting paid. You weren't.
no, I
you
was
were
getting
having-
paid.
Okay, you were.
Yeah, I
Okay,
was paid,
at
yeah.
least-
okay,
at
that's not
least
bad.
that,
That's not
because-
bad.
Yeah,
Because
But
I
it was-
can't imagine like working for this guy and not getting paid. That must
Oh,
be the
man.
worst.
Oh man, yeah, I know you're right. But no, it was fun. It was fun. The funnest film I was on was Mafia Inc. And then Midway was
Midway.
fun too. Midway.
What movie is that? I never
A war
saw that.
movie. It's a war movie.
War movie. Oh yeah, about the Battle of Midway, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, which is kind of fucking explicit, right?
Yeah, which, but what I love about Roland Emmerich is that he's a one point of where the American soldiers were being bombarded on the ship, but you see people this small. So that was fascinating. Like it was a green room, and then the deck always was a ship. But then at one point, Roland's like, "All right, everybody, the ships are the planes are coming, dock," and we're all like.
okay.
Like we're supposed to pretend there's like there's like
You're
planes
getting
and
shot.
and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, and then everyone, and then I'm like, why is everyone on the floor again? I'm like, what the fuck?
But
And he
you
goes,
don't understand in duck.
yeah, and then he goes, you're supposed to get shot. I'm like, oh, now I understand. Where the fuck are the bullets coming from? Oh, man, but that was
Oh,
fun.
playing in a I'm pretty sure playing in a green screen that must be fucking tough because you have to
Yeah,
react to something
yeah,
you don't
You don't
see.
exactly.
see
Yeah,
coming. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. That's why, like,
I
now.
remember that it fucked Ian McKellen so much when he played Gandalf. Like he
Yeah,
started crying because he fucked with him to react to stuff he don't see.
yeah, exactly. Gapes. Do you like green screens? Actually, Gapes, because all green screens are fun if you know what you're doing. But if you're
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like a,
yeah. If
if
you
you
have a
got,
good director that can
yeah,
put the picture in your mind,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
it. No, but it was a perfect timing because it was snowing like this, and we're like, because we got the set, but they didn't tell us we're gonna go in the studio yet. I'm like, yo, I hope we're not gonna fucking film outside. And it goes, oh, okay, but everybody's going to be inside. I'm like, oh, thank
Thank
God.
goodness. Thank goodness.
Dang, it
I,
was like, yeah.
I just picture like people like just watching you without like contacts, and you just see you like fucking,
Oh yeah,
and,
that's what I
and
was
they're like,
like.
"What the
Yeah.
fuck is this
oh,
Oh
guy
yeah,
doing?"
that's something. Like in extra on the DVD. Like I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
it's a fucking old reference to see DVD right now,
yeah.
but like with
It's so
the
true.
extra, yeah, yeah, you have the extra shit, and you see a bunch of people be in front of a green screen being like,
Yeah,
yeah.
just go to.
I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, Mike, can you just imagine we're doing an action scene like, fuck.
Fuck, you're
fucking,
doing
you fucking all
Ah,
looks like those Team America puppet.
it. It's so
exactly.
true. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But no, but yeah, no, that was most like that was a lot of fun, man.
Oh,
But the
I'm sure it
funnest,
was
but the funnest one is I was home alone because the kid had to one point because we're
because you are
obviously in the
trying to
snow.
nab him.
No, he was running away because yeah, I think he stole an artifact or something, but he slid
Oh,
in front of me. I didn't know that this kid was the main kid from Home Alone. So finally,
you
after like
stop him
five
and you're
hours,
like, "Do you want me to call your parents?"
no, no, no. I'm like, I lost it. I'm like, kid, are you fucking okay? Like, why are you falling in front of me? And then producer's like, this is the character from Home Alone.
Oh.
They should have kept it in. They should have kept
I
it
know,
in.
I know. They
For
should have.
sure, that
They
would have
should
been
have.
awesome.
The
But I
fuck's
was
wrong with you? In a
but I
PG
was
movie.
but I was in yeah, but I was also with another actress who's done like a lot of other stuff too. Like she like her like you think I was bad like because we were
You're pretty
together, right?
vague about our past experience, though.
I'm sorry.
You're pretty vague about our past experiences. Is there something like porn and stuff like that?
Yeah.
No. I just didn't know. She's
No
done.
snuff movie?
No, because this was her first extra role in the movie because she's done a lot of TV work.
Okay.
But
Ah,
then,
okay.
but even her, like, she didn't know, like, because you just said kiosk, extra at a
Great
kiosk.
communication on their part, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, I
Like,
know. So then,
not sending, at least sending you a picture. Okay, this is the kid. Don't interact with him.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But anyway, so then she even said it on set. She goes, "What the fuck are we doing here?" I'm like, "Oh fuck." She goes, "I prefer TV. Like, this is." She didn't say garbage. She was like, "I'm like, this is a Home Alone."
Yeah, but
Oh
this
fuck.
is
Oh,
also just a movie, though.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
how the fuck does she know she doesn't like doing movie if she just did like
Because
one extra thing?
because no, because she did like 10, 15 movie sorry, TV shows, like, but working on,
Yeah.
honestly, between, if I had a chance on working on a TV show or a movie, I'd rather work on a TV show.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Why is
Yeah,
that?
because here's the thing, because TV shows, actually Dominic DeRosa explained it to me as well. So when you're on a TV show, you're on for like a certain amount of weeks or months, all right?
Yeah.
And obviously like 12 hours, I would assume that 12 hours, and and it gives you like a constant job. You're
Yeah.
on 12
Work. Yeah.
hours at work. If you're doing a movie, you could be lucky working on it for a year or working on it for a few months or even a week, and
Or
that's
just
it.
12 hours and you're
Yeah.
done.
But instead of TV show, it keeps you, or a miniseries, it keeps you in the loop. It keeps you
Hmm.
working. So that's why, or even if you do a web series, right? Like it gives you work to do. So that's why, like, I admire doing. I would love to do
TV show.
TV
Yeah.
shows like Dominic DeRosa. Actually, I'm gonna have him on Victor. Because we're gonna talk about movies. He was
Yeah.
in Fate Ziver season 4, and he played a bad guy, and he
Oh,
said,
shit.
like, yeah, he plays El Capo because it's supposed to
Oh,
be a
nice.
Narcos at Terban. So,
Yeah.
so even here, like, Dominic was telling me, he goes, doing TV shows is the best thing you can do, but at the same time, the worst, because you don't know if you're gonna come back the
The
following
next
season.
season. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
But
that's
you
why.
kind of appreciate it to have like some sort of stability for a while. But
Yeah,
let's say you're just a character that dies in an episode, like it's not that's but you know in advance, so you can plan, right?
yeah,
Okay.
exactly,
Okay, that's
exactly.
cool.
Yeah, that's why, like, so one day, like, working on TV show will actually be, oh fuck, okay. You just hope that season 2 is gonna happen, but
Just a quick question from a dummy that never been on a movie set. Does extras getting paid?
yeah, you get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
get paid. Yeah, you
That's
get
pretty
paid.
cool.
Just that the depends what you're doing, because for American films, I assume you get paid more.
Yeah.
But
More
but
money.
yeah, more money.
Yeah.
But in Canadian Quebec, it's like it's not as much, but it's still good.
Okay, I thought that was like a can of Diet Coke and used condoms.
Yeah,
Oh, there you
no,
go.
no,
Yeah, that's normal payment.
Cool, there
exactly.
you go.
That's normal payments, and that's normal
That's
pay.
how
No,
I pay the prostitutes. It's not the all right for as a price. Fuck.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
here's a dirty condom. Yeah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
but but here's the thing, though. Also,
I
it's like
use it only twice. What are you bitching about?
But yeah, but like honestly, look, anyone could do extra work. All you have to do is get some nice photo or headshots of you, then
Yeah.
send them out. There's a thing called the casting workbook,
Mhm.
where it's like I think that's where an agent picks you up, and then they send an agent an audition. Like, they don't send you a lot of information. So, for example, for let's say they're gonna cast Batman, right?
Yeah.
So, a millionaire whose parents died, and at night he's a Cape Crusader. They send you that. They send it the casting there. Well, the agent that you have, they send that to him or her, and then
Yeah.
the casting your agent tells you, um, okay, so this is what they sent you. They didn't send you too much information,
Okay. So
but
basically, you go on to kill your parents and
yeah,
be
exactly.
a Cape Crusader at night just to prepare for the role.
So
Yeah,
then,
you're
yeah,
damn
so
right.
then, so
Sorry, you don't have the role. Wait,
so,
what?
so then you send an
All right.
audition
Do
tape.
you have another crusader that kills his parents, or actually kills his parents?
Then you send and then you send an audition tape
Hmm.
Nice.
of
Oh, that's
what
cool.
what they asked you. So
So
it's
basically, you send the toast.
yeah, exactly. You send it those, and then if you're lucky, they pick you up, or if not, then you keep trying.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'll just send them like a Batman animated episode. Just be like, all right, they should get me. They should.
wait,
Oh wait,
Batman
I'm going to
Black.
do a share screen because Gabe did something fucking cool.
Joy
Just
is
wait.
starting a new movie. Go, oh, the
Yeah.
Discord announcement, nice. Oh, Gabe's
There you go.
is awesome.
Games
This
is
guy,
hilarious. Yeah, he's
Gabe-
this
hilarious. I
Gabe-
guy,
like.
this guy is the best guy you can have as a fan in your fan as a fan. Like he'll do a lot of crazy stuff. Oh, there you go.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
Yeah,
fire in the
fire in the
Oh
sky.
my
sky.
god!
Yeah, there you
Gabe,
go.
you are talented, my friend. You
Yeah,
Shit.
you are. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, no, you're talented.
This
man.
is Gabe's thing?
yeah, he just did that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fucking
okay.
good.
Yo,
Like
that's
to
fucking
come
good.
up with ID for a fucking meme and like it's connect to something. It's a talent I don't have, but it's really really good.
Jesus
Shit.
Christ,
Yes, Gapes, man. Yes, Gapes with the fucking skills.
God
There you
damn.
go.
Skills.
So yeah, no. So that's how film world works.
Do you want to get into more detail about how it went on night shift? I know it was a 2 year thing.
So actually, so what happened about that?
Yeah, how'd you get the role?
A funny story.
Go
Actually,
on.
wait, before you start, yeah, I'm gonna go to the bank and come back. If you guys are still on, I'll jump on. But
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I gotta
So go get your cash, man.
I have to go. I have to do all this
Is
nonsense.
is it legal? Are you gonna rob the bank or?
Yeah, I need to get a dollar store ski mask, and then I have to.
And
I'll
you
be
still
back.
you still have like the price tag on it.
Then my credit card's on there. The information is
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, there's a fact. There's like the bill like stuck on the fucking price tag.
Sir. Oh fuck.
Oh
Uh,
fuck! Well, I'll be back. I'll
Mr.
be back.
Bowen, we cannot give you the money. It's not me, bitch.
Oh god damn. I mean, fuck. It's not me. Oh, that would be a great sketch, actually.
Oh, it will.
Oh, it would be.
All right,
it would be-
Peter.
all
See
right,
you
all right,
later.
guys,
If
man.
you're
See
still on.
you in a bit. All right.
Bye, man.
Yeah.
All right. So, tell us about a bit about how you get that role on night shift.
Sure. So what happened was, Guido on the week calls me and he goes, "Hey, are you busy Saturday night?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I actually have to go do a comedy show in the West Island." And but I was going with Ben Cardile, I believe, but we both
Yeah.
didn't want to go to West Island. So Guido's like,
Which
"Okay,
show
no,
was that?
sorry,
Which show was that?
RTM."
RTM. Oh, was it the RM show?
Yes.
Okay, this
So what
guy.
happened was, so I'm like, all right. So then Guido's like, "Oh, it's happening Saturday night." I'm like, all right. So then I'm like, what do you want me to dress up as for that role? He goes, "Oh, just come in a leather jacket," and then there you go. So then I'm like, I didn't know Massimo was gonna be there too. So then I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna go. I ended up going because another comedian didn't want to go either. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. So instead of going there, I'm gonna go on film set. So I arrived to a bar where was night shift, and then Massimo was there. The Lonely Path Films, Guido was there, and then I arrived there, and we had well, I was there for like 2 3 hours, and honestly, it was really fun because the fact that Massimo had to choke me out, it was really
Did
fun.
you had a did you had a Arden during the time he choked you on?
No, no,
No.
no. But what I
Okay.
had was, but I kept laughing because
Uh
Massimo was like,
yeah, yeah, I
bro,
remember that story. Yeah, you keep laughing because you thought about like an inside joke
yeah,
you had be
yeah.
yeah,
So it was
yeah. What was the joke?
basically the joke is like oh, fuck, something along the lines of like, "Oh man, hey Massimo, you know, Wolverine stabbed you pretty bad, huh?" And then
And he
and
said one day he's gonna choke you about
yeah, it
that.
was one thing, like, choke the fuck out of you, and then that was it. Like, ah, fuck. But it was really fun, and it was really fun to see Guido in blood, and
Yeah.
Massimo just going with a sledgehammer and just knocking him the fuck out. It was I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, oh fuck, and then but it was no, it was fun, but yeah. So honestly, it was really great.
Where
Uh,
can we get that movie?
I could give it to you. It's available on YouTube. It's put in Night Shift,
Oh, cool.
and yeah, and it was at a film festival. It won a few awards. Uh,
Which are
um, Best leading actor Massimo,
nice.
and a few other ones for best screenplay.
Cool.
But basically, Massimo, like if you, the whole movie is just him looking into a camera and walking. But that was actually really good because
Cool.
Massimo, you know how Massimo's a good guy, but you know, like he has the look
He's
of
an
bro.
actor, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He was an actor, and from there, that's how I got the connections in the film world, and that's how I knew about people because it's a small world and everyone knows
Hmm.
each other. You know, just like the comedy scene, right? Like everyone knows each other.
But what's interesting about that story is that you get that role by doing a shitty show. Like
Oh yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like I'm kind of afraid I lost you. You were like,
No. It was a delay. Was
it
because
was a
after
delay. Okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
I'm like in my head. I'm like I don't want to go to the show. I don't want to go do the stand up.
But you
Fuck
did
no.
it, and that's how you got the role. That's at that night. So
Yeah. Basically, it was fun, man. It was a lot of fun, but and now we don't know when it's gonna like we have an idea for the next film, but we don't know
cool.
when everything's gonna open up. So, but a script is written. We're just waiting on when it's okay to go back out there.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Is there anything you want to add, or we can close it right now? Usually, I keep it to 1 hour.
Oh, okay. No, I mean it's entirely up to you. I mean, look,
Cool.
we thought, yeah, no, I think we covered a few important stuff.
Excellent. So, except the dirty four shit, where can we find you?
Yeah. So I also do 3 Men in a Podcast.
Yes.
It's a bi-weekly show. We're gonna be episode 3 this Wednesday. We have a
When?
guest.
Okay, so it's on Wednesday.
Yeah,
Okay.
bi-weekly. So
Where
we
can we
have
watch it?
so on YouTube or Facebook, just type in 3 Men and a Podcast.
Cool. So
Uh,
it's with Luigi Costanza
yeah,
and
yeah,
Angie
TV show.
Parella.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then we have that, and then obviously we do 34. We do 34 every Sunday night at 8:30, and then on
Yeah.
Tuesdays and French at 8. So there we go. So
There
there we
goes.
go.
So times to plug the other shit though.
Yeah.
It was the Saturday Afternoon Podcast, part of the 34 extended universe. If you want to see more of this kind of crap, you can go on a Tuesday night at 8 p.m. with me and Claudio and Peter. We're talking French. From now on, we'll have Santi quite regularly because he really wants to get into French. Ammer's gonna be on also because he wanted to try to do a podcast in French. So I'm betting it's because he wants to see if he can do a bordel at some point. So it is at 8 p.m. This show every 2:30 p.m. on a Saturday because it's in the fucking name. And tomorrow night we're having the Sunday classic. It's the 34 with Yannick Dotes. Yotes?
Notes.
Notes. There you go. I'm prepared. It is the main, the mothership of the whole 34 extended universe. So if you miss any of the crap I'm talking about, that's fine because as long as you don't miss that thing, because this is the main event of the week. All right, folks. So long. See ya, and we'll see you tomorrow.